better? There we go. Let me pull this up. Come on, Lily. Come on. Come on. No? Okay. Sorry, I'm just waiting for anyone to come on here. I'm gonna have this here so I can read this to you. Is there like anybody out there? Anyone? Oh, that's crazy. Hello, avec and sans, la voilà, la muse. Hello. I'm just trying to, so I am live, because it's like, it's weird. It's like, it's not, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I really do not know what's going on with any of this stuff anymore. Okay. Oh, we got 10 people in here now. All right, so I'm gonna start a discussion here, and I'm definitely interested in, you know, what you all have to say about it as well. So you might know that this is particularly pertaining to like the extended readings. So I know this is not gonna be about, you know, everyone coming to my YouTube channel is not going to necessarily be interested in this information. But it was a couple weeks ago where I was suddenly no longer able to upload any content to Vimeo, which is where I put the extendeds. And so I was kind of working through and trying to find a better platform. And anyway, so I ended up going back to Vimeo because, well, I found with the first platform, Selfie, I found that a lot of people in North America, no, I cannot, Leslie. I'm about to tell you what they require. It's crazy. I was actually just talking to another YouTuber about this. And it was kind of the same thing. It's like, I cannot provide a business address. I cannot provide anything like that. So anyways, we'll just skip right to it. I just finished recording Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn today, uploading them to YouTube, and I'm about to upload the extendeds to Vimeo. And I go to the page where I should be able to upload that, and I met with a little button that says I need to verify to get paid. But I've already done all that. Like, I've been on Vimeo for, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years now. And then there's a little heading at the top here that says I need to verify by February the 13th to keep selling with Vimeo on demand. So you would think that I would have like a little less than a month to have to do this. Hey, Lori. But no, they will not allow me right now to upload anything at all. I cannot until I press this verified to get paid button. And I'm going to read to you what it says that I need to provide for them and what they're going to do with this information. So to become a verified seller details, I need to complete verification to start selling. Sellers are now required to make their verified address, phone number, and email address available to buyers. Verify by February 13th to keep selling with Vimeo on demand. To complete the verification process, you will need your PayPal login, a valid photo ID, and business registration documents if selling as a business. Oh, it's February the 13th, so that's the date. It's like like a deadline that they've given, which I'd be like, okay, they're at least giving me some time to think about this or whatever. But this isn't right, because I've paid for an entire year to have access to their platform, and that doesn't expire until, I think it's March or May. I can't remember which month. And so they're going to provide, so it's not that I don't trust you all, but I don't know who you all are, and I don't know how you would feel about that if you had to provide your home address to just any Tom, Dick, and Harry on the entire planet who might go to Vimeo to rent a video, right? That's pretty dangerous. I'm not doing it. There's no way. I wouldn't do it, A, because I have an underage child who lives with me, my son, and for his safety, I would not do it if it was just by myself. For my own safety, that is absolutely ridiculous to have to publicly provide my home address. It's just insane. I can't understand why they're asking this. I can't imagine. You can't use a P.O. box because I have to provide valid photo ID to verify the address. This is insane. I don't know what a virtual mailbox is though, because it's going to have to match like all of my other documentation. Right? Like, it's insane. It's absolutely, and so why? And it doesn't make sense because they have access to that information because I have a business agreement with them, right? So they do have access to that information. They already have that information. But so they want me to provide it again, but obviously under some type of new, I guess like legal agreement. Well, that's interesting too. Can I create my own website? It might be. We might be going there at some point. I mean, that's going to take quite a bit of time to do. So, that's true too. Move often, but I don't want to move often anymore. I'm finished with having to move often. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, well, I was working on trying to find a better platform when, like, because they just went down. They went down for a whole week and nobody could upload. And it was all sorts of speculation, like, why is that happening? They weren't giving any information about why this couldn't happen. They weren't providing anything. And so I went to the platform Sellfy, but then they were kind of false advertising because they weren't allowing people to stream it. They had to download the videos, and that just gets, who the hell wants to save all that space to download videos all the time? And it also wasn't working very well for most people in North America. And I would say like 80 to 90% of my sales are out of North America. And I have to show them my home address. They want my home address. Well, it doesn't matter anyways. My business is out of my home. I don't know what it, like, but they also want my home phone. They want, it's not so much that they want it. It's that they're going to give this to just anybody who would go on the platform. Oh, that's Gumroad. Somebody else, I was trying to remember what Gumroad is. Because then I went to Moments. And I was not happy. Moments to some degree there. I was having problems buying my own videos and seeing them. Well, that's ridiculous. And a lot of other people that were not in North America were having trouble too. Okay, so I'm on the Gumroad. I think I looked at it briefly. BitChute or Rumble. I don't think Rumble doesn't, you can't sell on Rumble. Can you? Rumble's to me is just a copycat of YouTube. How do you give it? Because they want photo ID. That's what I'm saying. They want photo ID unless I go and get fake ID with a fake address on it. It just feels like a lot of faking it and pretending for, like, I don't even trust them at this point. I use a business web virtual. Yeah, the thing is, I don't want to jump through hoops or have to get like a whole bunch of other things just to satisfy this thing that they're requiring, because it's not right. It's just, it's absolutely not right to provide this type. I'm on the Vimeo website. I'm logged in. It's not a scam unless they've been hacked. And that's the other thing I'm not sure about, because they just went down for a whole week and we weren't able to upload anything, right? So, yeah. can cancel it. I don't know. I don't think that would work. Do it anyway due to privacy. Well, yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to do this because I don't even know. Like, it's not asking for you. It's just asking for me because I'm the creator. Like anyone who's creating and selling on there. Like if you do have your own an OnlyFans, I can't do OnlyFans in Canada. I looked at different ones because I know Tyler's Tarot's on OnlyFans, but it is limited. Like in Canada, you can't transfer funds to a bank account from OnlyFans. I think that's what a couple of years ago I read that. I'm not going to do tarot, but Tyler does tarot on OnlyFans, so sit down with an attorney. Well, I just, it is. There's something here that's really, really odd. So I read to you what it said. Learn more about verification. So let's click on that. I tried just getting by with verifying. Oh, here we go. Why is this necessary? To comply with the Digital Services Act, all Vimeo on-demand sellers must verify their identity by February the 13th, or their Vimeo on-demand titles will be unpublished and removed from sale globally. But see, that's the thing that doesn't make sense. They already have this information from me, but what they're asking us, they want me to give it to them again so that they can give it to anybody who's buying. Is this a UK thing? No. Is this, can I avoid doing this if I'm not in the EU or the UK? This is going through something called persona. Well, see, that was the thing with Patreon too, because I know Patreon just had a problem with Apple. I don't think so. I don't think there's any way around this. Like, it's pretty... Okay, why is this necessary? Articles 30 and 31 of the European Union's Digital Services Act require Vimeo to verify and display. So this is coming out of Europe. So why would this affect North Americans? Articles 30 and 31 of the European Union's Digital Services Act require Vimeo to verify and display the contact information of all Vimeo on-demand sellers. See, to display. Yes, I'm in Canada. Is because Vimeo is originally out of the EU? Postscript, I told you, polite, proper procedures to be kosher, doctrines. I don't know what the fuck that's on it. Yeah, I know, I think you're kind of right on that one. This includes your address, your phone number, and email address, which will be shown to buyers on your Vimeo on-demand listing pages. It's not even like it's going to be something that's difficult to find. Oh, did you see Santa? Yeah, Santa and I were chatting. Oh, here's Yay! And I told her, I'm going to go live and talk to everyone about this because this is absolutely insane. I don't know why they, like, if this is something out of the EU, why would this not be required for people in the EU? This is part of an ongoing effort to ensure transparency and keep Vimeo users safe. So something has happened. Something must have happened on here, and that's why they were shut down for a week. Right? Use my address. Yeah, but I need your driver's license too, Renee. And then you don't want every psycho who comes to buy a video from me, hi Holly, to have your address, right? It's all about monetary tracking. But you see, that's insane. I just don't understand though. Because no, they're giving, but they're going to give all of you, they want to give all of you my home address. I don't know how what that has anything to do with monetary tracking. Because they already have, between me and them, as like a business agreement, they already have all that information from me, right? Because like I have to file like my taxes every year, and I download information off of their site because the Canadian government needs to know what sales happened in the US, what sales happened in Canada for HST and all that shit, right? So it's like, it's crazy. It doesn't make sense. This has absolutely nothing to do that I can see that would have to do with money laundering. I've already had to provide like bank information, address, business number, all that stuff. It doesn't make sense. It literally, the thing, like I don't have a problem providing that. Like even YouTube has like pretty much most of that stuff because we are doing like a business transaction between each other. But when they state that they're going to take that information and they're going to put it just there publicly for just anyone and everyone to see on the entire planet, that is the most dangerous thing that you could ask of anybody who's, you know, it's to some extent in the public eye or creating some type of content like that. We really honestly deserve a reasonable expectation of safety and security, and giving out my home address to the entire planet is not that. That is insane. I can't give a pseudo address. It would be too complicated because I'd have to get fake ID. They want a copy of fake ID, and then that fake ID would also in some way would have to link back to my bank, right? So my bank would also need the fake ID with the fake address. And then that would also have to go to Revenue Canada. Like it's just too complicated and it's crazy. And then I could probably eventually get charged with doing something improper like that. It's just insane. I don't think they're tracking anything. I don't know why they're doing it. I feel like this is even something to, I feel like everyone will leave the platform. Like I don't know how many creators out there are just going to go, okay, well, yeah, everyone can have my home address. They don't really have a phone number. Really have a phone number to call? It's just insane. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. So, I mean, I have the Moments account that is open. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna look at the gumshoe because I don't know what to do because I gotta release stuff. It's just, and it just comes out of nowhere. It's just like it wasn't there yesterday. So I sit down to upload this stuff, and yeah, just coming in. I'm not sure what this is about. It's crazy is what it's about. It's, yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, think about it. If I was in a public space and I was selling, like, and I used to do this. I used to go to farmers markets and whatnot, and I would sell, like, hand creams and soaps and things like that. And I would provide people with a phone number and an email address, like, to contact me if they had any problems or questions. But I would not give them my home address. Like, you just deal with the general public and just give everybody your home address. That's absolutely insane. Well, I gotta be honest with you guys. Here's the other thing that is also not right. And if you guys are members of people on Vimeo, you have bought videos on Vimeo, because I'm gonna tell you what they're saying is gonna happen to my content if I don't do this. Okay, to comply with the Digital Services Act, all Vimeo on-demand sellers must verify their identity by February the 13th, 2025. Right? It goes beyond that. It's not just verifying. It's saying, yes, here's my information, and yes, give it to the whole world. Or their Vimeo on-demand titles will be unpublished and removed from sale globally. So it's like they're basically saying everything that's on there would be unpublished. Well, yeah, I already have stalkers, so I just don't need to put my address out there. Well, but the thing is, I can't upload anything now. It's like they've given this deadline, but they're not allowing me to upload until I do it. And it's not February the 13th. It's January the 15th. So, do you have, can you get a, because when I look into Vimeo, I don't see anything you're talking about. I think I can show, well, what do I have on here? I don't think I have anything on here. I'm just looking. I don't have anything on here. Okay. This is what I have. Can you see it? This is the this is literally it. And then, okay, so now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to try to upload. But the deadline is irrelevant because I can't. Okay, I'm going to show you. So this is the page if I'm going to upload, right? This is a create a new page. So I would click on that. I'm going to upload a single film or video, and then this will be dark, and I could click on it, and I would get started. But I can't. I can't do anything. I cannot upload without this. I have to click on that verified to get page shit. Leave the page. It's going to take me to what I was just saying. All right, there. I have to verify. I have to do all the steps. So I can't. Isn't it insane? So now I have to go back and see what I'm looking at. The deadline is already here to me because I can't. The deadline is irrelevant what they've typed because it's now. Like, oh, Rumble Premium. Okay, see, I didn't know that. See, I know Rumble is Canadian, and there's a part of me that feels like, well, maybe I would feel better with that. So, oh, I don't know how that works. Okay, well, I could look into that. No, I have a company. I do. I do. Like what I did, I created a company. But again, I don't have a P.O. box for the company. It's out of here. But I don't understand how I would provide photo ID for the company's address. No? I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with it. I just don't. So do some of you guys think like this could be a hack? How could that be a hack? Because it's on the website. Somebody would have to hack it, and then they would have to display something different to me. No? Oh, you can do that on Patreon now? You can purchase a one-off? Because I know a lot of people say they want a subscription-based platform for that. I have done like a lot of research into that between you guys and me with it. I think there's at least 2 times where I did polls on my channel. And like how often how many extendeds do you purchase a month or whatever? And like 80% of people only purchase like 1 to 2 extendeds a month, and there is a small percentage that purchase more, which is why I kind of liked Moments, because I was able to offer a subscription, or people could do one-time purchase, like, because not everybody wants to like pay for a whole month, like, but anyways, okay, so I'm going back to these comments. This is why I'm going live, because does it seem hacky? I'm not going to do it. So it did, okay, so I'm gonna look at that. And at least with Patreon too, like Patreon actually, they don't hold the videos. They go onto YouTube as unlisted. Well, but the YouTube subscription, yeah, is the same thing that I just said. Not everybody wants to pay, you know, some people just want to pay the $8 US to just rent something and look at it for a bit and then maybe never come back to it again. Well, actually, a lot of people seem to kind of do that. Yes, it could be very well be a hack. Have you reached out to others that use it? Well, okay, I was talking to San. I don't know if she's been able to look to see if she's got that. I know San and Mariana both. Hey, Russell! They have, okay, so yeah, so see, that's the other thing. The problem was across the platform. Nobody could upload to Vimeo for a whole week. And now this happens. Okay, so I'm going to look into that. Okay, but Leslie, you see, the problem is, I know what you're saying. Yeah, but Cindy, whether you pay $8 for one video or $8 to $10 a monthly membership, that's the thing is, but a lot of people will not sign up for that membership. If it was like, I'd never done extendeds before. I know it sounds weird, but once you've created kind of like a business model, I guess is what this is, to suddenly just change it to something else, it's really like, especially when I have information that most people, and I can't just all of a sudden, I give you everything for $8. I'd love to, but you know, it takes me a lot of time to do the videos, to process them and to upload them and everything. And, you know, maybe in the next 2 years, I might get the same amount of people that are subscribed to do that, you know, just come by once in a while to buy them. So it wouldn't sustain me, and then I wouldn't be doing this because I'd have to go and do something else. So it's like, it's not that simple. If it was, I would literally do it. But, and I've done the, just coming in and saw 13 Moon Tarot mentioned. What did she say? Yeah, because actually I think, yeah, she's using it too, right? It's just absolutely insane. Yeah. So, no, I would like to offer that where, you know, you can just, the one-time purchase, no obligation between me and you watch it, and you're like, okay, that's cool, I wanted to see it. Yeah, because like, there's a lot of times people watch the videos, and it doesn't resonate at all, and some people might be in membership, and they don't want to watch anything, but, for a whole month, but who knows? I'll upload on has to contact information. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I honestly, personally, I see like some sort of class action lawsuit towards Vimeo on this. Something's not right. Because if people have purchased, okay, that's the other thing. Oh, well, I'm not here just to entertain you, Russell. If people have purchased a video, close up on my mouth. If they have purchased a video from me, like in the last 4 years, that like Vimeo is basically saying that if I don't allow them to display all of my personal information, they're going to delete all of my videos. Like, that's not fair, right? That's not fair at all. Well, I guess until February the 13th. Maybe that's where the February 13th comes in. Okay, so I'm going to suggest this to any of you. Any videos that you guys have purchased on Vimeo, whether it's through me or it's through another creator, find a way to download that. I think you can, right? I think you can download them. Find a way to download them. Even just play it on a computer screen and record it with your phone or something. If you really want to keep that video, Because this is basically what they're saying, that they're going to get rid of that content. I can't fathom any creator, unless, you know, there are some of these creative ideas that some of you have suggested, but I just don't see myself going down that road. And this just feels like, well, now it's this, and then it'll be that. Like, I don't know. Privacy is crazy. I don't know if Vimeo got hacked, right? Yeah. Because something happened. They were down for a whole week, and now they suddenly want all of our personal information. No, I hope they didn't. I don't know how they're going to be paying us. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, I saw their OTT, and I wasn't sure, Steph, like exactly what it was. I was trying to get them to give me more information about it. So they're not asking you for any of this weird personal information, and that they're going to display it publicly on their OTT. But at this point, I just feel like I'm really losing faith and trust in this in their company. Oh. I wondered too if they were trying to push everyone to OTT. I bet you that's what's happening here. Huh. I think they're trying to move everyone to the OTT. What do you think, Lily? What should we do? We're going to have to work the streets. Yeah, you and me. Oh, so, okay, yeah, see, they're not even letting people do video on demand now. Yeah, well, that's a good, I think OTT can be, now I'm not sure, can you do both? Because it looks like you can either just upload videos and people would just rent or buy it, or you could do a subscription. What is this scorch? Yeah, that's the thing. I just can't even with the OTT at this point. I feel very uncomfortable with my relationship with them. Just like if they really wanted me to go to OTT, there's other ways of doing it. Like this is just really, really gross. I don't think Vimeo could sell their business to anyone. I was looking into it when they shut down. Well, the video on demand did. And they became a publicly traded business. I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. And like from a few days after that, their stock is just plummeted. Well, if you can download it, yeah, I would. It'd be okay to download it. You have till February the 13th. I was saying, like, it should be. I've got mine that you can't. I can't even go in there. I can't fucking do anything with my shit. Because, really, these guys, I guess it's not right. Well, for the week outage, and now I've got like 2 months. So I think it's about, what is it, like 55, is it January, February, March? It's either 2 or 4 months. I can't remember. I'd have to look because I pay for the yearly subscription. And I think it's like $55 US a month. It is a huge breach of trust. I think I really should send them a message and tell them what I expect in return here. And to possibly talk to a lawyer, because it's really ridiculous. Well, it's not a hack, it's on Google. What are people saying on Google? It's so funny. I'm clicking on the Leo reading that you talked about, and it says this person, I want to say this business, is demonic, an evil manipulative situation that you need to be decisive about. Jeez. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, what else to say? But there is no annual fee for Vimeo OTT. They take percentage of each sale. Okay, I saw that. Because I know right now, so what, you can upload as much as you want? Because right now, you have to pay more based on how much you upload, right? But I turn it into a yearly, like it's a yearly purchase, even though it's like a monthly, right? They charge you once a year for it. And then they take 10% of every sale, and then they also hold your sales for 2 months until they release them. $300 a year. I don't know for 2 months. I think they like to say it's because, well, if somebody needs a refund or somebody has a problem, most people have their problems are financially fixed. Like if something didn't work or they needed to get a credit, usually within a week or two. I mean, it's just, to me, it's just a racket because they're holding all your money for 2 months, which means they're making a ton of interest on that. Yeah, the clock does live. The clock does live. So, you know, they do. I kind of feel like they get you coming and going. I was trying to, I don't know, which one. I was saying, well, that's crazy. Yeah, so, okay, I'm just gonna say that. That's it. All right, I might check out Patreon. Oh, Twinkle, what did Twinkle say? Nobody uses it? Oh, paywall on YouTube. I don't know, what is paywall? exactly is paywall on YouTube? I don't understand. Yeah, they do, but instead of like promoting it and sending emails to us, or even contacting, like getting sales reps to contact us and explain everything to us properly, it's very manipulative. It's like, well, you're probably not going to want to have all your public information displayed to just anybody on the planet. So, yeah. They're public in the US. Yes, that's Vimeo, right? They're losing a ton of money. They are. Paid membership. All right, I'm just putting it out there. So I like the whole idea was to try to share information across the board here, so I could let you guys know what's going on, and then I could also gain some information here. So it does look like that this is, I think, Vimeo's attempt to push anyone who's been on video on demand, regardless of how long you've been there. They want to push all of us over to OTT. All right. Okay. Yeah, I would bombard them, guys. I'm gonna be sending them a message. OTT is I can't remember what it stands for now. Wait. I'm getting these generic emails from them, from Emily, Vimeo, because I was trying to find out about it. OTT. Oh, I don't know. Now it just says Vimeo OTT. Over the top? Is that, yeah, they are sending me over the top. So, okay. That's all I gotta say. I have videos to put out. I'm gonna publish them I still have the Moments account there. They've always done that. They've always held the sales for 2 months. Yeah. Take 10%, charge you a monthly fee, and then hold all your sales for 2 months. It's just really good. Oh, and here's the other thing. You can only get paid through PayPal with them, which was frustrating me because PayPal doesn't have the best exchange rates because I'm Canadian and all the money comes in the US. Lucky me right now. But so PayPal doesn't have the best exchange rate that I know that a better exchange rate that I could get from my own bank. So I wanted to be able to open an American bank account at my bank here, and then the funds could just be sent from Vimeo to my bank account. But they will not, it's only PayPal. That's the other thing. That's the only way a creator on Vimeo can get paid. So, yeah, fucking PayPal. Everything is becoming like a digital monopoly. And, yeah. All the leaders scoring 100% on the moron scale lately, let me tell you. Uglier in their setup. See, now the thing with Moments was I had a couple of complaints from people that just couldn't, they were having trouble. And so when they reached out for help, the help was shit. It was just a generic email. It wasn't actually a person. And that's the part that really, I guess, bothered me about it. I'm thinking, well, somebody's having a problem. So then people were contacting me, and I was becoming like the self-help department. And I didn't really know how it could help them except giving them refunds. But then when I tried to access a video, I think I'm going to try Rumble now. Somebody's saying that. There's so many things to look at. I'm so confused. My head is spinning. There's so many options out there. And I know whatever I pick, it's not going to be perfect for everybody. And that's also the hard part. So it has to be something that is easy for me, doesn't take most of the money, and works for most of you. So I think yoga studios were using like Moments. And there was I was offering the subscription. I think it was, what was it? It was $20 a month, and it gives you access for, I know some people wanting like a monthly subscription of $8 to $10, but I'm giving you like about 50 videos a month. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so people who just want to watch everything, I was like, okay, for $20 a month, you can watch everything, or you can pay the $7 and just watch whatever you know, I want to watch this one, or I don't want to watch anything this month. Right? So, well, I thought $20 a month was more than reasonable for 50 videos, but I like that. Do what's best for you, and people will understand and fall into place. I know. I'm one of those people. I want everyone to be happy. Freaking. All right. Well, we'll see what's happening. Yeah, I wonder, right, if it's a Vimeo takeover. And so they've created a second platform, like a second, because it doesn't make sense to me. I was like trying to understand. I was talking with their stupid AI one day, trying to, like, because I couldn't get a real person. I'm like, can you not tell me what the difference is between OTT and VOD, right? The video on demand and their other one. And I was like, it couldn't tell me. And I thought, this doesn't make any sense to me. Why? So now I'm wondering, right? So we got to create a whole new avenue. If Vimeo's been taken over and they all want, but they should just, they have my information. I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's so crazy. It's really so crazy. It's giving me gray hair. Yeah, it is. Spirit is opening and closing doors so rapidly right now. Just moving away from it to opening space for. I can't keep up with the spirit. Sounds like my 6th planet Libra. Generic males probably air. Yeah, it's just, and that's what I thought. That's what I thought too at the moment. I thought, but I don't know, is everything going that way? Oh, fuck. It's just, we need people behind these things so that we know not every solution is simple and somebody can word it in the first message that they send out, you know, like, yeah. Well, thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. We try to be a lovely community. Yeah, okay. Well, it's going to be a long night for me because I still got to upload this shit. Yeah, thinking more and more about like some sort of a private website, but that's going to take time. That is going to take like a fair bit of time. And there's got to be a lot of security involved with that, ways that people can pay me. I don't know. Well, I guess if I had a PayPal link, but then how does it release the video? That's the other thing. Like, it has to be automated, or I would literally have to pay someone 24 hours a day to sit and send a link to people. I would imagine it could be expensive. Lily's getting restless. She's like, it's dinner time. I mean, you're just talking to this screen. You're just talking to your screen, Lily. Linktree, Patreon. I'm probably gonna do something I know because I'm so stressed out now. We've been to Selfie. We've been to Moments. Been back on Vimeo. It's just, and I don't like, you know, tugging you guys all over the place either, because it's like we're all on this learning curve and I want the experience to be seamless and easy for y'all. We should. Creators get together into good service. What do you mean Vimeo is being like Patreon? Patreon displays the creator's home address to just anybody who wants it. Ollie's using big words here. Entropy. I've heard that before. Well, that's what Vimeo's doing now. They want me to give them my home address so that you all can have it. And then my stalkers have direct access to me, I guess. Okay, I had to click on what is entropy in simple terms. What is it in simple terms? And then in real life, what is this? Oh, a degree of disorder or uncertainty in a system. Yes. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do that. Okay. I'm all done with this now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go sell my body on the street. That's what it's gonna come down to. I can't even do I can't even really do it though. Here, I can't do on OnlyFans in Canada because they're saying OnlyFans Canadian banks won't accept payments from OnlyFans. Isn't that piece of shit? That's ridiculous. Screw privacy. They did find a way to get rid of their own customers, right? Yeah. Let's make them feel completely unsafe and endangered. Well, thank you, Holly. You got me here looking up your big words that you're using. So, all right, I'm going to go. And I don't know where we're going to end up here. I might look a little bit into this Gumroad. I could just give it all to China. You know what? I don't even. I want to say China like Trump says China. 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 He says it every time he says it. Oh my God. No, the tariffs for China. Okay. Anyways, I'm getting like really edgy. It's just crazy. I'm loving it. That's the other thing too. All my content is tariff free, so maybe that's the problem. Oh, thank you, Ottawa. Thank you. I can't think of the last time you said thank you, Ottawa. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny that I said that. Not Ottawa, but you. You and Ottawa. It'll be all right. It's just, anyways, I don't fucking know. Something's going on, right? Like Spirit's trying to push me somewhere, and I'm really trying to figure out where it is. I'm trying to figure out where it is. The Tangerine Triangle. It's like, see, now that made me laugh because I'm like, well, that's that bank. Isn't that Tangerine? But it's not an email, San. It's just going on there to upload a video. I didn't get an email. I'm getting like these generic OTT emails from them because I was asking. I was inquiring. Because I didn't understand what the difference was. But they didn't tell me. It's just like that now. Right, was it what were we saying? The social media platform that you married is not the same one that you're divorcing. It's not the same person. Oh, I love Fleetwood Mac. I'm gonna just play that, and I made some homemade French Canadian pea soup. I have like a real genuine French Canadian pea soup recipe from a real genuine French Canadian lady, and it's all I can smell right now. It's all I can smell right now. Got that ham bone. It's been percolating in there with all the veggies and stuff. It smells really good. Yeah, I know, I'm kind of tired of discussing shit with Vimeo. Could be honest. Why? Why are you uploading no problem? Oh, fuck. What's going on? How is that possible? How is that possible? Why me? Maybe they're going alphabetical. Maybe they're going alphabetical, San. Oh, maybe Awakening to Spirit starts with an A. Maybe for batches of users, yeah. Yeah. Oh no. I need some time here. I need to start uploading to something. To something. I gotta go now, guys. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for the suggestions. Thanks for hearing me out. But you see, the thing is, you can contact me through Vimeo. You can send me a message. And Vimeo's the one in control of the money. They hold it for 2 months. So that's the other thing. If anybody has any problems with the money, Vimeo's the one they have to contact. Yeah, but see, the problem with that is there'd be so many emails coming in. I would be doing that all day. Like, to send... Yeah. Send emails to people with links. It would be that needs to be automated. All right. Even with some complaints. You're right, Marinka. You're right, Marinka. You're in Moscow, right, Marinka? Yeah. Yeah, see? You're thinking on sort of I need to think like that. Right, Lily? Yeah. We gotta do it this way and everyone's gotta fall in line. All right. Okay. I just keep saying I'm gonna go. I'm really gonna go now. Lily needs to, I think she's getting upset at y'all. She's like, yeah, no. It's past. It's 16 minutes past her dinner time. Oh, that's nice. It is a Mafia web. It's like the Wild West, baby. A few minutes and it'll change. Yeah. No, it will. It really will. Okay, now she's upset. She's like, I'm not gonna look. I'm not looking. I'm not giving attention. Okay. I'm really gonna go now. We're really gonna go. Say bye, Lily. Say bye to everybody. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for helping me out. And thank you for being a soundboard. And thank you for having suggestions. And thank you for just being you, to be quite honest. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you all go now. Till next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye. Bye. Okay, I gotta hit the button.